Wednesday will kick things off. Whoever won the toss decided to change ends because
sensible.
Wednesday heading up to the other side, and I guess it is Wednesday who won the toss, Brian, because I think it's just because the sun, it's just in the eyes of the Fleetwood keeper, isn't it, slightly?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's right, and he's, it's right in his eyesight as well. And once the ball, and the centre halves for Fleetwood, once the ball goes in the air, you lose the sight of the ball for a few seconds, split seconds. And you've got to try and take advantage of that. It's a sensible thing to do.
Played forward by Sheffield Wednesday, cleared by Fleetwood, worked over towards Hayes, and it will go out of play off a Sheffield Wednesday man for a throw-in on the far side. That one runs through towards Peacock Farrell, and here is Palmer. Palmer will run towards halfway. He's got Johnson in front of him, then he cuts back inside, finds Luongo in midfield. Luongo clips it over towards that right-hand side and Story. He finds a bit of support just in front of him here with Byers. Now Hunt's ball in towards Gregory. He chests it down well. Great turn from Gregory. Here's a chance for Lee Gregory, and he scored just 3 minutes in. It is terrific from Sheffield Wednesday's top scorer. Shielded the ball away from the defender, just got that yard of space for himself, and when he needed a finish, he picked one out. Fleetwood 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Wow, what a terrific finish by Gregory. First of all, he's had to pluck the ball out of the air. Lovely little clip ball from Hunt on the right-hand side into his chest. And his first touch was sensational. He spanned the centre half in duels.
With this lead here at Fleetwood as Patterson tries to flick it on, but Gregory's left it because he's offside. Patterson will continue his run. He's just closed down there by the Fleetwood defender, and the goalkeeper Cairns kicks clear, but only as far as Palmer. Johnson with a nice flick. Bannon here. Bannon controls, finds Johnson. Johnson tries to feed it into the box, cleared as far as Byers, who will strike outside of the right boot, but he slices that one slightly wide of the goal there, the left-hand side. No danger in this game, given how important it is, and they have got that as this ball's chipped over the top here. Luongo's going to chase. Keeper's come, and the ball just sort of caught in the turf. It's forced the keeper to play it, with Luongo chasing, and he's kicked it out of play for a Wednesday throw, and they can keep the pressure on here. Johnson, Bannon, great play from Bannon, gets it back to Marvin Johnson. His cross across the face of goal, and almost another one for Jack Hunt, but clipped behind for a corner. If there wasn't that touch there by Danny Andrew, the Fleetwood captain, it would have been 2-0.
Yes, again, some great play down the left-hand side. Johnson played a little 1-2 with Bannon.
McAdam will run forward. He slipped on the turf. It's a shocking pitch, as Palmer will get this clearance up towards halfway, and Ciala heads it forward again, controlled by Palmer. Backwards here to the keeper, Bailey Peacock Farrell, and he plays it short inside his own penalty area, and Story's been caught here. Not the best pass towards Story, and Wednesday are fortunate. It's cleared to the edge of the box, shot driven in, and it's gone in, and just like that, a mistake at the back, and I think it's Callum Camps who squeezed it into the bottom corner, the bottom right-hand corner. Peacock Farrell couldn't keep it out. What a mess from Sheffield Wednesday. They've dominated this game, and now it's level at 1-1. Fleetwood 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Good start for City there in the semi-final. 1-1 here as Bailey Peacock Farrell will kick this one over towards Johnson. He heads it inside. And a headed clearance by Fleetwood. Forward again by Wednesday. Patterson in there, but it's headed clear. Bannon nods this one down towards Luongo. Little connections just not working for the Owls at the moment, as McAdam will chip this one forward once more. Testing Wednesday down this flank, mostly Fleetwood. There's a foul by Johnson, and a free kick in a decent position here for Fleetwood to try and get a cross in. It's all becoming a little bit frustrating for the Owls with 12 minutes to go, Brian Lawrence.
Yep, again, Fleetwood are looking for free kicks in and around the 18-yard box for sure.
Will be taken by Yorkshire-born midfielder. Cross comes in, it's a dangerous one, and it's headed in! Oh, it's a great cross, and it's a terrific header from Joe Garner, and just like that, 34 minutes in, the Owls trail. Fleetwood 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Well, this is a test of Wednesday's intestinal fortitude here, that they are 2-1 down with 10 minutes to go in the first half, having been in cruise control at 1-0. They gifted one goal, they've not defended a set piece for the other. Here's Bannon making a run. Terrific from Bannon. Gets into the box. Bannon turns away from his man. Tries to chip the keeper off the post. Back towards Patterson. Here's a big chance. It's ricocheting around. It's off the other post. And somehow it's fired over by Lee Gregory. Bannon's got his head in his hands. He can barely believe it. It was a piece of genius from him to chip towards the far side, and it clipped the post. It looked as if Patterson was going to finish it off and make it 2-2 from the rebound. His deflected effort hit the other post, or at least the cross section of the bar and the post. Well, it's an unusual one. Here's Luongo, will pick through it. He plays it back to Hunt. Hunt kicks it long. Still appears like there's a back three and wing backs as Bannon. Oh, what a pass that is from Bannon.
Wow.
Finds Mendez-Lang. Mendez-Lang's cross, headed clear by Fleetwood. Bannon again, trying to architect things forward here as the ball is shot in from distance by Windass. His first touch is a shot over the bar on Saturday lunchtime at 12:30 against Portsmouth. Ball in towards Gregory, stayed onside. Gregory onside, turns away from his man, just on the left corner of the box. Mendez-Lang into Windass. Windass allows it to run on, finds Hutchinson, right-hand side. Now Hunt. Hunt's cross to deep one. Gregory gets something on it, just cushions it for Barry Bannon, left-hand side. Bannon pass one, Bannon pass two. Bannon shoots straight at the keeper, Brian Laws.
Yes, again, I mean, Bannon, first of all, what a sensational pass into Gregory's chest. The referee was on the spot there. That was a fair challenge.
Another corner. This one whipped in deep with pace, headed back across goal. It was Windass who took that corner rather than Bannon. Cleared away by Fleetwood. They get it up towards halfway. Palmer lets it drop over his shoulder, kicks this one backwards to Peacock Farrell. Peacock Farrell in towards Hunt. Hunt will hit long. Here is Mendez-Lang. How are the nerves back at home? Wednesday need a goal, at least a goal, as this one goes in towards Palmer. Palmer's cross in, it's deflected. Here's Luongo. Luongo crosses it in, it's Gregory!
Yes.
It's there! It's headed home, and Sheffield Wednesday do have their equaliser. It is Lee Gregory again, his 14th league goal of the season, and a few sighs of relief to our left in that away end. Wednesday back on level terms with 17 to go. Is Fleetwood 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2.
Yes, again, it was some lovely play there. Palmer down that left-hand side. How he got that ball in the first place was outstanding. And what I like about Gregory is he showed real bravery. He's thrown his body at the ball, and that's what you've got to do. You've got to mean that. You've got to want that ball, and he certainly meant it.
Gregory's got it back again. He's on a hat-trick. Here is Gregory! He scored again! It's a hat-trick for Lee Gregory! He scored 2 in a minute here. What scenes at Sheffield Wednesday as Bannon goes running off to the left-hand side, and Gregory is mobbed. Darren Moore was on the pitch as well, and just like that, it takes another turn. Sensational from Lee Gregory. 2 goals in a matter of seconds. Sheffield Wednesday's fate banging into his hands, single-handedly. Here he is, Lee Gregory, on the left. Has he got enough in him to get a fourth here? He's won a free kick, he'll settle for that now.
And that might have been a foul for Gregory winning that ball.
Bannon's corner is another chance here. Story, it's going to be a fourth, is it? The flag's gone up.
Oh, it's sad.
As Hutchinson just couldn't force it past the goalkeeper. Well, Fleetwood, having defended for so long in this half, have now got to attack. They've got to go and get an equaliser. They're going to throw on Anthony Pilkington here shortly.
Of course there is, yeah. There's still a lot to play. Good 4 minutes. So
a fourth goal would be just the tonic here, as this one's hit long towards Windass, and I think if he'd have got on the end of that one, I think he would have turned towards goal and tried for a strike. Here's Bannon. Bannon touched off towards Mendez-Lang. Mendez-Lang on the outside. Mendez-Lang, can he finish things here for Wednesday? Pulls it back to Windass.
Oh,
just wide.
What an effort. Mendez-Lang, what a run down that left-hand side. What in a great pullback. There's only Windass in the box, and he found him. Incredible results so far.
Paul Boyerson looks on. Has to only be seconds to go now. On my watch, about 10 of them. Not even that. There's the full-time whistle. Sheffield Wednesday will host Portsmouth at the weekend in front of a sellout Hillsborough crowd, knowing that their playoff fate is in their hands. They had to do it the hard way here. Fleetwood led for a good 30 minutes in that second half, but Lee Gregory, the hero, with a stunning hat-trick, a header to equalise, and then straight from the kick-off, seconds later, he won it back in midfield. He drove Sheffield Wednesday on.